columnist David Brooks. So you were both watching, of course, everything at the White House today in the meeting between Presidents Trump and Zelensky.
I was nauseated. I just nauseated. All my life I've had a certain idea about America, that we're a flawed country, but we're fundamentally a force for good in the world. That we defeated Soviet Union, we defeated fascism, we did the Marshall Plan, we did PEPFAR to help people live in Africa. And we make mistakes, Iraq, Vietnam, but they're usually mistakes out of stupidity, naivete, and arrogance. They're not because we're ill-intentioned. What I've seen over the last 6 weeks is the United States behaving vilely to our friends in Canada and Mexico, vilely to our friends in Europe, and today was the bottom of the barrel, vilely to a man who was defending Western values at great personal risk to him and his countrymen. Donald Trump believes in one thing. He believes that might makes right. And in that, he agrees with Vladimir Putin, that they are birds of a feather. And he and Vladimir Putin together are trying to create a world that's safe for gangsters, where ruthless people can thrive. And we saw the product of that effort today in the Oval Office. And at first I was thinking, am I feeling grief? Am I feeling shock, like I'm in a hallucination? But I just think shame, moral shame. It's a moral injury to see the country you love behaving this way.
David, is there a way to get any kind of deal back on track? Is there a way to repair what was clearly broken today?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, Trump is transactional. He'll bash people, he'll hate people, and then he will do a deal. We've seen that in the past. I just wonder where his values are. If he clearly has a thing for Vladimir Putin. We've seen that for 8 years. And he's not going to lean on Putin. He's going to side with Putin, as Timothy Snyder said today. And so maybe that's just his belief system. And J.D. Vance has a value system, which is a belief in performance art. What he did was not the act of someone who is a diplomat. It was not the act of someone who's a statesman. It was not the act of someone who has the faintest hint of responsibility to edge on his president, to just try to do a mano against a man who's 10 times the man he is, frankly. So there's a lot to overcome. But I do think it's got to be in America's interest not to let Vladimir Putin take over Ukraine. Surely everybody sees that.